Jim Inhofe, our octogenarian war hog of a U.S. senator, the main man of the military-industrial complex and chair of the Senate Armed Service Committee, is finally retiring after getting reelected a mere 2 years ago at the ripe young age of 87. So anyway, this, of course, is going to cause like total electoral chaos in Oklahoma. Yeah, Luke Holland, lol, who? That is my reaction as well. So apparently Luke Holland is his... whoops, I realized I didn't have the thing up. Luke Holland is his chief of staff. Nobody's ever heard of this guy. I think he's like 35. Generic white dude. May not even have a family based on all this. I don't even know. Anyway, it's a weird deal. And in Oklahoma, where this is an extraordinarily safe Senate seat, and it's obviously, since Inhofe's been there for, however many millions of terms he's been there.
3 of my lifetimes.
Yeah, right. Yeah, it's a job that everybody wants. So it's like the idea that you're just going to be like, here, handpicked successor, take my Senate seat is delusional. Not going to happen. So anyway, I think I had some other things. So for what it's worth, Oklahoma updated it. So Dylan Richards kind of broke this yesterday. Well, I mean, some national people broke it, but New York Times. But our local reporters gave some great context that was helpful. Anyway, so Governor Stitt would get to appoint a Republican to temporarily fill the vacancy if he resigned before March 1st and then didn't stay on through. So if the resignation were to happen on or before March 1st, the special election would be on the same ballot as the general election in November. So if he were to resign immediately, I guess Stitt would get to a point, but I think Inhofe said he's going to stay on through the election. So it's just going to trigger a special election. So there will be, in addition to the governor's race and a bunch of other statewide, there's going to be 2 U.S. Senate seats. Inhofe and Lankford are both going to be up.
That's insane.
That's going to be such a ridiculous turnout. and our article just popped out while we were on the call too. So Stitt and Lucas were like, nah, we're not going to jump in. So,
yeah.
So, I mean, Mark Wayne Mullen confirmed is our second person who's going to run for office. I'm really, really excited to see what kind of, tomfoolery is going to be coming out of the Republicans.
That's my thing is I don't think I'm not excited for anyone who can actually potentially get this seat, but the drama.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so good.
Watching them be all like, who's the Trumpiest out of everybody? Because I'm looking at Luke Holland's website right now, and this guy is straight out of the 1980s. He's talking about
I just love how Nick is does he even have a family?
I mean, usually here, I'll pull up his website. I mean, usually when it's just you appearing with a bunch of extras in the pictures, it means you don't, because if you have a nice looking family, you put them up, so you're I'm a family guy, just like y'all. So
are you saying single people can't be Senator Nick Singer? Is that you say?
I'm just saying, if you got the assets, you put them out there. That's all I'm saying.
So what if you don't have a good-looking family? What if your family? Never mind.
No, even worse is if his family's really not that supportive of it. That makes it hard too. I mean, it's just structurally hard to pull all that off.
It should just be a picture of him, eating chocolate chip cookies, getting kissed on the forehead by his mom, my family doesn't love me. Okay.
Yeah, Taz, you gotta wipe up, according to chat. Anyway, I mean, to me, though, this just borders on, it's just such a high level of, arrogance and delusion to think that you're just going to get gifted a Senate seat in Oklahoma as a Republican.
I'm just who is this guy? Now that you called him an extra, I'm just
Right? There was another picture too. Now I can't find it.
I want to see the fundraising numbers, man. I want to see the fundraising.
Oh, wait, is that his family?
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's just random people smiling at him. He's just extras. He just went.
He went to Film Row, and he was like, "Let me just borrow a couple of y'all real quick."
I need some white folks, please. Come here.
Oh no!
Here's me with like a rifle.
These
a gun,
D-list
shotgun
extras from.
Who would even run as a Dem? Yeah, I mean, we're all talking about that. I mean, here, hold on, I'll pull it up.
Let's just be honest with who people are thinking about right now.
If I told y'all who...
I mean, hang on, I should have this up. Here, I'll pull up who is the most rumored. Fucking 1,200 likes on Twitter here.
Look at the comments!
All right, here. Do I have it up? All right, there you go. That's who's rumored to run right now.
Who is it, Nick?
Kendra.
Who is it?
Kendra Horn.
The Kendra Horn.
There are some fairly quality comments though down here, but yeah, I mean the thirst is real, except from a lot of people we recognize.
What did she? Hold on. What did she do for Julius?
What did somebody
said, no, go down. Somebody says, look, you supported Julius, I support you, do it. Did she?
I mean, she was there, like, after it all went down.
After it all went down, I'm like, I was there every single time. But
No, she brought that other lady. Sansor, however you say her name. Anyway, all this to say, I mean, it's gonna be a clown show. I mean, especially on the Republican side. I mean, Markwayne Mullins already announced. Kevin Hearn is rumored to announce. So those are your Congress people on the east side of the state. Lucas and Tom Cole are probably smart enough not to get involved in that.
Where was it that Markwayne Mullin went again? Was it like Afghanistan? Where did he go?
Yeah, I think so.
Where did he go?
After he hid out from like the January 6th protesters and like, you know, had to make sure he wasn't about to get shot.
Wait, I just love oh my God, where was it? Because he's all like, I'm saving Americans in Afghanistan or some shit. Hold on. That was so great. Like, if he wins this seat, bro, I'll never let him live that down. Like, I would just move to DC so I can visit him every day and remind him of this.
Yeah, I mean, that was my take. It's going to be the absolute worst of the worst running for this deal. Like, no question. It's going to be straight race to the bottom stuff. I wonder, though, if, like, Lemire and Dom will, like, switch it up. Like, if Lemire will be like, hey, instead of running against an incumbent in James Langford, who I'm definitely $1 million in fundraising behind and 40 points in the polls, like, maybe I'll switch over and roll my apparatus into Inhofe's seat.
Wait.
I don't know. I can see that.
Wait, so it was Afghanistan, and I just love how when I Googled it, the first story that comes up is a Washington Post story that says Oklahoma congressman threatened embassy staff as he tried to enter Afghanistan, U.S. officials say. Oh, God. If y'all never saw the live streams he did when he was in Afghanistan, like, under the blanket, like, I'm saving Americans, y'all need to go watch that.
It's so bad.
This has been a wild presidential term so far, if you think about it. Like, it has been kind of fucking nonsense. Literally, between Afghanistan and now Ukraine, like, just racking it up in terms of the foreign policy experience right there. I don't think Mark Wayne stands a chance either, but here's the thing. If he decides to jump in the race, then that means somebody else has got to be able to run for Mark Wayne Mullen's seat, too.
Well, no, both of them have to give up their seats. I mean, Hearn and Mullen both have to give up their seats. So, I mean, it's going to cause an incredible amount of disruption. And then here, I just pulled up this tweet. The New York Times guy that broke it also said Lieutenant Governor Pinnell, former RNC member, is eager to move, and TW Shannon are eager to move. And like my take on this is Pinnell and Shannon are jokes. I mean, Pinnell's basically like, I mean, his claim to fame is like using COVID money to remodel bathrooms in our rest stops. Yeah, I mean, like that's the big issue Matt Pinnell's been on the last few years. That and like showing up at like every random Route 66 stop. And then TW Shannon,
black?
Blacks for Trump.
Black.
Black.
You're
well, no,
black.
No, he's black. Like in it, don't they call it blacks like with an S for Trump? Or like black.
There is not blacks for Trump.
Okay,
There's 3 of y'all, and you need to sit down.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that's what TW Shannon spent the last bunch of years doing is like somebody tweeted at us like a picture of him at Mar-a-Lago with like Diamond and Ice or whatever their name is, the other.
There is 3 of them. I told you, there's 3 of
3.
you. Have a fucking seat, bro.
but like, you know, I mean, the state party has gone full anti-black, anti-indigenous, you know, crazy.
You
like,
out here looking like an Uncle Ruckus. Like, I need you to stop. Like, just stop.
And
can I say coon on here? Let me stop. Stop.
I mean, it's already
sorry.
Stop.
Couldn't remember. But that's my point is like TW Shannon in 2014, I mean, I looked it up, got 34% of the vote against James Lankford. Like, James Lankford won outright in like a 6-way primary. Like, there's no shot. These guys have no shot. Like, Pinnell's a joke. You know, Shannon's a joke. I mean, like, they're the only people who I think Kevin Hearn, I would say, is pretty serious because he could self-finance and he's kind of an insane person.
You know what? Here's how we deal with this. I don't think he's heard about it yet, so we just need to tell Mark Wayne Mullen that there are Americans stuck in Ukraine, and that's how we deal with him. And
He'll
then,
be over there getting, like, run over by a tank.
we just blacks for Trump. We just abolished that. Like, it just not a thing.
Yeah.
You just don't exist. Like, TW Shannon, goodbye.
Yeah, I don't think Shannon has a shot, to be honest. Thanks for watching our video. Please give it a like and hit that subscribe button for more content. If you want to engage with us, follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, and Instagram.